a magical accord, quickened and attuned to ethereal symphonies, the old earthly streams. It raised the servitors of mind and life to be happy partners in the soul's response. Tissue and nerve were turned to sensitive chords, records of luster and ecstasy. It made the body's means the spirit's acolyte, a heavenlier function with a finer mode, lit with its grace man's outward earthliness, the soul's experience of its deeper sheets, no more slept drugged by matter's dominance in the dead wall, closing us from a wider self into a secrecy of apparent sleep. The mystic tract beyond our waking thoughts, a door parted, built in by matter's force, releasing things unseized by earthly sense. A world unseen, unknown by outward mind, appeared in the silent spaces of the soul. Again, it is the very exact and correct description of what happens when the consciousness is united to the higher consciousness. When man is no more limited to just his vital mental self. The inner opening puts you in connection with all the inner worlds, and then the knowledge becomes quite different and changes into a direct vision of everything. He sat in the secret chambers, looking out into the luminous countries of the unborn, where all things dreamed by the mind are seen and true, and all that the life longs for is drawn close. He saw the perfect in their starry homes, wearing the glory of a deathless form, lain in the arms of the eternal speech, wrapped in the heartbeats of God ecstasy. He lived in the mystic space where thought is born and will is nursed by an eternal power and fed on the white milk of the eternal saints till it goes into the likeness of God. This is the promised successor of man upon earth, the being that would be to man what man is to the animal, the successor of humanity, hoped for, which is the expression of all the aspirations of humanity, a being that can go out of suffering and limitations and unconsciousness and can rise into light and knowledge and power. The creature that will be the raison d'etre of the creation, the legitimation of the creation, the being that will be the coming back consciously of the divine towards the divine. All the sufferings, all the hardships, all the miseries of humanity would be effaced, annulled, conquered by the conquest of a true and powerful consciousness. The next step that is to be made, the expression of all our aspirations,